stoic Vladimir Putin lays a wreath this morning in a ceremony to commemorate the Nazis' invasion of the Soviet Union. It came just hours after Nigel Farage claimed it was the West who provoked Russia's invasion of Ukraine, a consequence, he said, of the EU and Nato expanding eastwards.
I stood up in the European Parliament in 2014 and I said, and I quote, "There will be a war in Ukraine." We've provoked this war. It's, of course it's his fault. He's used what we've done as an
provoked
excuse.
the invasion of Ukraine.
Yes, and very interestingly, once again, 10 years ago when I predicted this, by the way, I'm the only person in British politics that predicted what would happen.
This isn't a new argument from Nigel Farage. Here he is in the European Parliament in 2014.
And the moral of the story is if you poke the Russian bear with a stick, don't be surprised when he reacts.
I talked about it actually as a matter of social justice.
But by breakfast time today, it was Rishi Sunak being forced to react once again to headlines created by reform. After meeting with members of London's nighttime economy, he wasn't holding back.
What he said was completely wrong and only plays into Putin's hands. This is a man who deployed nerve agents on the streets of Britain, who's doing deals with countries like North Korea, and this kind of appeasement is dangerous for Britain's security, the security of our allies that rely on us, and only emboldens Putin further.
Keir Starmer wanted to talk about justice for the Windrush generation today, but also found himself wading into this row.
Farage's comments about Russia and Ukraine are disgraceful. I've always been clear that Putin bears responsibility, sole responsibility, for the Russian aggression in Ukraine. And I think anybody who wants to stand to be a representative in our parliament should be really clear that whether it's Russian aggression on the battlefield or online, that we stand against that aggression. That's standing behind Ukraine, but also standing up for our freedom.
Another eye-catching photo call for Ed Davey. He wanted to focus on environmental issues today, but joined in the chorus of condemnation.
Vladimir Putin and Russia embarked on an illegal invasion of Ukraine. They are killing hundreds of thousands of people, some innocent civilians, and it is absolutely appalling. And it's Putin and Russia who are to blame for this, no one else. And I strongly support the efforts that Britain has made to support the Ukrainians. I wish we'd done more, actually.
The SNP called Nigel Farage's comments an insult to all Ukrainians who have suffered. The backlash heavy but predictable, placing the self-styled disruptor and his small party in the spotlight for another day.